Hey GH peeps, welcome back to my channel where we discuss all things General Hospital. Today's late night review is for Tuesday, December the 12th, 2023. How's it going, peeps? Y'all doing good? Y'all hanging tough? It's Tuesday. We're getting through the week. But more importantly, we are almost done with this year. I can't believe it. I can't believe 2023 was just like that. And now we're headed to 2024. Yeah, this was a quick year. As when you get older, guys, hold on to your youth, because when you get older, those times, those moments, they just like that. Anyway, how was your day today? I hope it was a good day. I hope you're relaxing now, and either you've had your dinner and you're resting, or you're getting ready to make your dinner, depending on what time zone you're in, or you're chilling with your family. Hope you're at peace wherever this message video finds you. But moving along, how was General Hospital for you today? Any thrills? Any feels? Any chills and suspense? Me? Some, oh my goodness, I hope he doesn't get hurt moments. But I don't know. Let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about it. And like always, please leave it in the comments, guys. And if you like this channel, please like and subscribe. Like button. Okay, moving along. I'm being goofy. We start the show off at the Quartermaines. And Tracy walks into Ned playing the guitar, and she automatically freaks out and says that what does she call them? The Bridge and Tunnel twins lied to her when they told her that Ned was back. And as she starts to go into this tirade about how they liked him better like this, and how, what she call them? Pink ladies, referencing Grease. Grease, if you my age group, you know what the movie Grease was about. But she referenced pink ladies, and basically Ned was like, mother. To then she was like, did you just call me mother? And he's like, well, I've called you many other things. And it brought me back to their quite crazy past. They have history of name calling, believe me. And she's happy. She's very happy to see her son. She tells him she loves him. He loves her. And he apologizes. And she says there's no need to apologize. The only one who needs to apologize is Eddie May. Then she takes a punch at him, because that's Tracy, because she gives love with pain. And he's like, wow, what's this for? I thought we were, expressing our love. And she's like, you wasted all this time making me think you were Eddie Main when you need to be delivering the Quartermaine chaos feud that should continue of you going after Michael before Michael takes over ELQ, or steals it. And then she has a little fun quip to it. She was, what she call it? Alan's surprise offspring, and his grandson run off with it. Alan's surprise offspring, which I'm sure she's referring to AJ, and his grandson, and his grandson run off with it. I'm assuming she's talking about AJ, but AJ wasn't AJ not the surprise? Wasn't Jason the surprise? I have to look back. I can't remember. I watched that not too long ago, but I can't remember. But whatever. So basically, she's ensuing that he throws the guitar back into the attic and go and start the family feud of ELQ, which we all find tiring and boring. Like we find the SEC storyline tiring and boring. Moving along, we're going to head over to the deception, because Maxie is still talking to Felicia about this loan to help her get out of debt she's in. And I thought they had already crossed their lines and dotted their T's about this. I didn't know we were still discussing it. I didn't. And it's funny because it's a serious matter, and and people are kind of forgetting how many people are going to be having some financial difficulties through this season, because they are living paycheck to paycheck and by their credit cards, because let's just be real, the rent's not written and neither is the mortgage. That's something, and nothing's adding up anymore, folks. We are being screwed into the butts, and we want our money. Or make this rent and mortgage decent. You shouldn't have to pay 3 times. You shouldn't have to make 3 times your rent or your rent, and you don't even make 2 times your rent. And no matter what in pay increase, it's just stupid. I don't know. And mortgage is going up too. Okay, just keep it around. But anyway, and while she's talking about this situation with Felicia, who, of course, Brooklyn's eavesdropping, because what does Brooklyn do? Brooklyn loves to eavesdrop. I mean, she's the queen of the snoop. Okay? And she knocks on the door, and she walks in, and she's like, what did she say when Brooklyn asks? Oh, and she says, she's like, it's like, oh, yeah, introduce, what you doing? I'm doing good, girl. And she's like, well, I was eavesdropping. Are you okay? She's like, what? And I don't know if she did the ring, the hand in her finger, like, I just know that was next. She was like, well, I was eavesdropping, and I heard what you was talking to your mom. And of course, Maxie is not still comfortable with being eavesdropped in by Brooklyn, and she says so. And she even brings up, well, since you're not here for corporate espionage, what's up? And she's like, well, really, I just came here to, show you something. And, Maxie, of course, sees the ring, and she's like, oh, my God. And she's like, oh, my God. And they're like, oh, my God. And, of course, Maxie has a vision board of Brooklyn's wedding, and of course, that Brooklyn's going to have her do the wedding. And, of course, then Brooklyn talks to her about helping her out in her financial situation, since she feels partly to blame for the situation that her friends are in, and she is. So it's big of her to do that. And I don't think she should pay her, though. That's crazy. But she does offer her a loan, and Maxie's like, no, I'm going to figure it out. Then when Maxie was hugging her, I could tell this is really stressing Maxie out. Now, I don't know. I'm hoping that the soaps are not trying to play it to where she's going to sabotage Brooklyn's wedding, because that would be so petty. And why? You know what I'm saying? If you don't like a person, just say F on them, move around. Or it could be that face that she was making was because she's just really crumbling. I mean, she was telling her, I'm not receiving any pay. And so, of course, I was using my credit cards for this and this and that. And then when my savings ran out, I was using my credit cards for everything. And honey, you want to talk about interest rates? They will get you, girl. They will get you every time. So we'll see what happens. But the girls are missing each other, and they're loving each other, and they're happy. At least that's what I'm hoping it stays with. I really don't think we should go backwards in time. If Maxie hasn't been petty in a long time, Maxie's too old to be petty now, I think she should just be like, whatever. Either take her back or say, F you, and I'm done with you. That's just my opinion. But moving on to Crimson, we have Willow going to see Nina. And she's like, I don't know why you've been so distant. What did I do? And I'm sitting here looking at Willow like, are you on drugs? Are you on cocaine? Well, she can't be on cocaine. She's too boring for that. Well, What? Guys, this would be more believable if there was better writing. And I hate to hate on haters. Hating on writers, because we all do what we do. But I'm. And then it's like, no. I've just been so extremely busy, and running Crimson and the Metro Court. I'm just always wrapped up, and that was the reason why I was trying to sell it back to Carly, because it's just becoming time consuming, and I'm just wanting to silently slap the dog crap out of Nina and say, girl, wake up, stop lying, it's not worth it. You had the chance. You always have this chance to take the high road and get these people off of your neck. I'm talking about Ned now, and we'll talk about Ned in a minute. But does she? No, she does not. She just continues to drag this horrible SEC storyline. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so over this storyline. I can't even accept her and Willow's growing really super fast relationship. I feel like Willow is so weak, and I'm not a fan of Willow. I mean, the name in itself. I mean, can we get this girl some backbone? And I'm pretty sure the only time she'll get some backbone is when she's mad at Michael's manipulating butt. Ah, man. It's like an unsalty cracker, girl. That's exactly what I think of when I think of Willow. And then now they're discussing Christmas gifts for the kids, and you gotta get baby Amelia a baby nurse or a baby doctor or a baby executive. And I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? This kid is chewing on shit. Get her a freaking teething. But you know how they are. The Millie's gonna next week. Millie's gonna after Christmas. Millie's gonna be 5. So who knows? Maybe that's what. But come the hell on. This is not even. I'm sitting here looking at this whole entire scene and having to hold down the puking. Okay, I'm just. It's not even good. It's not even a good like stuff in the behind where you can be like, ooh, this is gonna be so juicy. It's not even that. We don't care, General Hospital. We no longer care about the SEC storyline. We don't care about Willow and her storyline. We don't care about Willow and Nina. We don't care about Nina and Sonny. Can you give somebody, can something happen? Because this is boring me to tears. I'm sorry, guys. I watched it because it's part of the soap operas, and normally I'm like, rah, 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 but this is fucking unbelievable. And then the conversation. Even though she's not barely sitting up, I want her to have a baby that's a nurse or a doctor or an executive. Well, guys, what the fuck? Is she talking about a Cabbage Patch Kid? Because, I think they used to have Cabbage Patch Kids like that. But this is like a 5-month-old kid. She can't even walk yet. How's she gonna hold a baby? What's she gonna do with the damn baby? Okay, I'm done. And, so they discuss the Christmas presents, blah, blah, blah. And then Ned walks in and plays the SEC theme, choking Nina even tighter. You letting these weak-ass men choke you, Nina. You are Nina Reeves. Where is the crazy Nina? Where is she? Because now you got Nettie playing jokes and playing games with your head. And he's up there throwing around how he wants to talk to them about Drew. And she's like, and Willow, what about Drew? Oh, he's going to Australia for Christmas. Oh, we already know that. That's just strange. Why would you bring it up? Exactly, Ned. Why would you bring it up? And here's Nina like, oh, yeah, okay, well. And Willow's like, well, I gotta go now. Bye. If I was there, I would have tripped her. I'm sorry. She just annoys me. If they don't do something soon with this character. And I really wanted her to survive the cancer treatment. And no, I'm not regretting it. But damn, we already had Amelia. We didn't need her. Can Michael get back with Sasha now? He needs somebody with fire. Michael already dry as a character. He needs a little, like Olivia's niece or somebody to come back or something. A little sizzle. Because him and Willow's, that's not even a good flame. Moving along to a much hotter couple, we got Scotty and Lisa at Kelly's. And I don't understand what they're doing to Scotty. I don't like what they're doing to Scotty. I don't like this part of Scotty. It's like they're going back to old school stupid Scotty. And he's, I don't know. Lisa ain't trying to deal with Scotty. She's blaming him for Britt. She's blaming him because he was protecting Liz. Instead of him bringing up the fact that Liz is his daughter-in-law, that Liz's family to him, he brings up some legal schmeagle about how he was representing to her, which is true, and he couldn't tell her that. But Lisa didn't want to hear that shit. She wanted to hear that you love this woman, this young lady, that she was married to your son, that those grandkids that you don't see as, they're not your bios, but they are like your family, and you had to protect your family. And you are hurting behind the fact that it hurt you, with the Britta situation. But no, does he say that? No, he does not say that. He just looks like a weasel. And Lisa's like, well, you asked me here for what? And he's like, okay, come on. Now, can we be cordial with one another? Can we sit down and have some coffee? Can we talk? Lizzo ain't trying to hear nothing he's got to say, even though at the end she was smiling. And Scotty lets her know that we ended too quickly and explains why he, like I said, why he had to legally represent Liz, which was a total waste of time, and he should have just told her that I love her. She's my family. Those kids are my family. She was married to my son. She accepted him. And I can't remember how her and Franco were related, but I'll talk about that. I'll look that up later. But basically, she accepted him, and that meant something to him, because Franco was hated by everybody. Didn't he rape Elizabeth? Oh no, he didn't rape Elizabeth. He made Sam think he raped her. Franco was a motherfucker. Now that was a villain. Okay, honey. Oh, I missed the Franco days. Oh, and how he did Maxie. Anyway, moving along. I lost myself. Lisa blames Scotty for Bretta's death. And she says that he doesn't want her, he just does not want to be alone. And she's not settling, which Lisa's a beautiful woman. Why would she settle? I don't blame her. Even at her age, her face, she's beautiful. And I like Scotty too, and I like them together, but it's not happening, guys. At least, nah, I don't think it's happening. Because basically, he brings up the fact that they shared, lost their kids, and they have grandkids, and Lisa's like, I hear you all that, and everything like that, but long term short is that one of us is settling, and I don't settle. What did she say? Is if one of us is settling, then we are both settling, and I never settle. And I had to give Lisa the props on that one, because yes, girlfriend, yes, I hear that, I embrace that, and I understand it. But man, heartbreak for Scotty and Lisa. I really was hoping for them too. I thought they were cute. Like he even said, they were crazy, and she smiled because they played off in each other's quirks. And I just hated how Scotty just made it seem like, well, maybe he was talking about her settling for him, because he wasn't settling for her. I don't really think he was really trying to get back with Lucy. I mean, later on he does meet her at the office, and he talks to her about going to see their daughter for Christmas. You think he's trying to get back with Lucy? That's just weird. I mean, they got history, but that's weird. I thought he was really sprung and stung on Lisa. Besides, I mean, like, she was talking to Maxie about it. Lucy was about, this situation between her and Scotty, and it is very uncomfortable, and she's lost a good man behind Scotty before. She's talking about the doc, and I think she's talking about Kev, and, just back and forth, and she doesn't want to make the same mistakes, but it sounds like, that might be a happening. I don't know. But Scotty's asked her to go to see their daughter. And I'm thinking, so is Lucy the one he really wanted? And why didn't he just say that then? I don't know. Because he wasn't really acting like he wanted her too. He was more acting like he wanted some. So I don't know what's going on with Scotty. He must be having his man thing. His menopause. Moving along, we're still at Kelly's. And we have Mr. Brennan, his gorgeous fucking crazy psycho ass, is stalking Kelly's. And it's even his homeboys like, aren't you afraid that somebody's going to, see you here, man? I mean, like, damn. And he's like, no, he is cocky and arrogant. This might be Dex's father, because he is very cocky. He's like, no, only person that can recognize me is Anna, and it's been 30 years, so what if she know? And dude's like, because she's a secret eye agent, and y'all have long memories, hence here you are. I don't know, man, come on, you playing with that, you playing with the fire. Dude is so fucking cocky. Once again, this really could be Dex's dad, because he's very arrogant. He's just sitting up there looking around, checking people out like and then the dude was like, you met, he says, so have you met Corinthos, but other than that, who else have you met? The homeboy's like, yeah, Corinthos, his bodyguards, a couple of his business associates. Dude's like, that's too many, you gotta go. So I could stay here and be weirdo, but you gotta go back to DC. But before you go back to DC, I need you to go get that report from Forsyth and handle that. And if anybody knows, and if Forsyth handed this thing to anybody else, I need you to take them out too. but I need that Forsyth report. And dude's like, man, what did he say? He says, is it worth it? He says this report can bring down not just me, WSB, but Pikeman. So I'm really starting to wonder. We definitely know now that Pikeman, unless he's talking in third party, which would be really weird, is definitely a different individual. So there's still one more player in this situation. Man, if it's Alcazar, oh shit, honey, double whammy. We got two sexy villains in the same time. And you know Alcazar ain't gonna be too funny and happy about Brennan scooping on Carly, even though they don't have like any history. I don't see Alcazar being too happy about that. He was very possessive. I mean, you've seen how he was when it came to Sonny. He didn't give two damns about no Sonny Corinthos. Had him seeing his dead wife and everything. Ooh, honey, if Alcazar is in the picture, yeah, that's how phenomenal, evil, and crazy Alcazar is. Had a make-believe woman, not a make-believe, had another woman, had her face done, had her standing at the graveyard, standing on Sonny's porch, standing on his back porch in the rain, fucking with this man's brain. Alcazar then was visiting Carly when she had got shot by Sonny and whispered in her ear, had this chick thinking they had a whole entire delusional marriage and love and all that stuff, and Sonny was the bad guy. Alcazar is a motherfucker boy. He did a lot more shit. We can keep going about Alcazar ass. But anyway, honey, if that's Pikeman, now that would be juicy. That would be so juicy. Come on, guys. Bring on the juice. We want the juice. Where am I at? But he tells about relocating. We're retracing. Oh, because dude did tell him he was retracing Forsyth's steps. And dude, and Brennan's like, well, if somebody hadn't killed him too quickly, he was still valuable to us. And that makes me wonder if that was old boy. His flunky. Did he do that or did somebody else do it? Who killed Forsyth? If it wasn't Mr. Brennan, and he didn't order it, but it doesn't sound like he's not, and he's definitely not happy about him being murdered and unalive. So that makes me wonder, was it his flunky dude, the dude, I can't remember his name, or was it somebody else? And who was that? Why? Is it Cyrus? Is he still in there in the mix? I don't know. Then we still at Kelly's, and there's Sam and Christina discussing the surgery. Not the surgery. The surrogacy. Guys, yeah. So they're basically supporting her. First, Sam wasn't supporting her. Now Sam's supporting her. Sorry, guys. No one's supporting that surrogate. Nobody cares. That's all I got to say about that. They had a sister, Sonny. Sam and Christina talked about the surrogacy. Sam is now supporting Christina in her surrogacy plot to help Molly. And previews show that Alexis will also have issues with Molly doing this, and I'm pretty sure then Alexis will be won over and everybody will support Team Christina and Molly and the baby. And I think it's just a stupid storyline. I really do not think that Christina should do this because she's never had a child before. I think they should go outside the family. If Christina really wants to help, then she should just donate an egg. Donate an egg. Let TJ get his little fun time together, and then they put it into another woman. I do not think Christina should carry this baby. I think it's just going to be messy. Moving along, we got Dante's ass, honey. Now, why is his ass standing around at the damn at the locker looking all weird? And so just out of the ordinary. Who just stands by the locker looking at their phone, staring at the locker? I'm like, if I was WSB, I would know it was you right off bat, man, because you look guilty, bro. Sitting there holding your phone in your hand, whatever. So then one guy walks by. He decides, okay, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go open the locker. He opens the locker, and there's a brown manila folder out. He takes it out. Another guy comes around. Looks like he's reaching in his pocket. Dante reaches for the gun. The guy starts talking about something about data and whatever. And Dante says, okay, you get to live. I'm not going to unalive you. Takes the report, heads to the bank where he puts the information in a safety deposit box. I guess it's smarter than having it in his home. I would have took it to Sonny style. I would have took it right to my dad and said, I need this shit put up. Because ain't nobody getting in Sonny's cap unless Sonny lets him in. I don't know why he didn't take it to Sonny now that I think about it. Because I said the deposit box, anybody can get to that. I mean, we say anybody, but this is the motherfucking WSB, bitches. He should have took it to his dad's. He should took that report and everything to his dad's. But whatever. So he opens the report. He reads it. Honey. The only thing that stood out to me is the $100 million that was missing. I'm like, hold up. Wait a minute. $100 million? $100 million? Yes, Anna Devane. She was undercover, dating some general. So they were going to some presidential gala. And James Forsyth was there, and he was undercover also. What was he doing? What was Forsyth doing? Let me see. Little yellow photo. Critical failure. Oh, okay. Here he sees Anna Devane. He opens the report and sees Agent Forsyth took the point. He sees Anna Devane had infiltrated, and she was accompanying some general to some presidential gala. And then they took. Authorities took the money. Critical failure. Amount was $100 million mother effing dollars. Top secret files missing also, and the WSB logo on the bottom. And I'm like, hot damn, this is a bad thing. I don't understand why he was trying to kill her. In a little yellow folder, he finds a picture of Anna, Mr. Brennan, and I'm guessing it was Forsyth. And then when he goes through the pictures again and sees Brennan's face, and he says, "Who are you?" I'm assuming that the other guy was Forsyth. He then, Dante then puts the stuff back into takes the stuff out the bag and is going to put it into the safety deposit box, changes his mind, gets the wallet, looks at it, takes the wallet with him. I don't know why he took the wallet with him. But the wallet, I don't know what that was all about, what the wallet was all about. But he took the wallet with him and he put everything else in the safety deposit box. And then he goes off to see a worried Sam who's worried about her man. Because he's not, she knows what he's doing. And I don't blame her. I'd be worried about him too. Because Forsyth did say he's taking him out. And I don't want nobody to unalive Dante. But you know how, like I said, how they good at unaliving people that's been around for a while. And then I'm going to wrap it up because it's been too long already. But we got Ned seeing Nina and he's blackmailing her. Surprise. We got let's see, Brooke talks to Tracy about she's gonna work with deception now. You know why? I think she's trying to help out Maxie and them. And then we got I talked about Scotty talking to Lucy about going to see her daughter. Like and subscribe if you like the content. Sorry for the extra long video. I guess I got a little too animated. Apologies, guys. Like and subscribe. I'll try to keep it shorter the next time. Be blessed and have a great night. Mwah.